Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for a review of Coffee Shop Millionaire. So over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming up with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you like my free training, the number one simplest, fastest way to earn a full-time income from home, working part-time hours, all you have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. Coffee Shop Millionaire, let's dive in. So what it is basically, it's a course taught by the gentleman in this video, Anthony Trister. And if you watch the webinar, by the way, this is filmed in my hometown. I actually recognize a lot of these places. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you watch the webinar, it's quite vague. He doesn't really tell you what business model you'd be learning, what sort of work this would entail. All he does is talk about how easy it is. You'll be raking in the dough or relaxing, sipping coffee. That's kind of the message. Uh, you he says he was able to grow a new coffee shop millionaire business to $100,000 in revenue per month in just a few weeks. But that even if you have his level of experience, apparently you can grow your own business to $3,000 a month in just a few weeks. So quite outrageous claims. I could tell you after being online for 3 years now, even just getting to $3,000 a month in profit is quite difficult. It requires expert knowledge and setup, and it requires a ton of hustle and some patience. So that's probably going to take you a lot longer than a few weeks to get there. But these sort of messages are what sell. So he's not going to tell you in his webinar that it's actually a lot of work and a lot of drudgery. So now, what would you actually be learning in Coffee Shop Millionaire? Well, the business model he teaches is essentially drop servicing. There's other names for it like digital agency, local lead generation, SMMA, but that's essentially what it is. So essentially how it works is you'd be offering some sort of digital marketing service to local businesses. By local business, I mean it could be plumber, roof repair company, limousine services, restaurants, salons, anything really. And the service could be related to digital marketing. So SEO, search engine optimization, web design, copywriting, email marketing, lead generation, Facebook ads, video marketing. You get the idea. And these business owners would pay you a monthly retainer of maybe $1,000, a month, and you could even upsell them on other services as well. And you'd outsource. You wouldn't do the work yourself, the actual nitty-gritty marketing stuff. You'd actually outsource that work to freelancers on different websites, on like Odesk and elance.com. He talks about, which I don't even know if those websites are around anymore. This video is actually from 2014 at the latest, so this is quite an old program. I don't know how much of it is going to be relevant today, so that's another issue. So, but essentially, you would hire someone else, whether it's from Fiverr or Upwork, to do the work for you, and your profit would be whatever you're selling your services for minus whatever you're paying these freelancers, and you're just the middleman in this exchange. That's all you are. Now, as far as the price of Coffee Shop Millionaire, it's $47, and there are several upsells. So, $47 a month, and then several upsells. He did used to offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. Well, you had to when it was hosted on ClickBank, but I'm not sure this is hosted on ClickBank anymore, which is a very large affiliate network, because I searched in ClickBank and I couldn't find this program in there. So I'm not sure if that refund policy is still there. But in any case, $47 a month is not, but yeah, I guess $47 a month can put a dent in your wallet, but if it was one time, it wouldn't be so bad. But anyway, now here's the thing. Here's why I don't really recommend Coffee Shop Millionaire. The training is quite, several reasons. The training itself is quite shallow. The core product contains 12 modules. I don't have 12 fingers, unfortunately, averaging about 13 minutes each. So some of them are like 8 minutes. One of them is 30 minutes, but around 13 minutes on average. And that's just not enough time to learn a business model. He just doesn't go deep enough. He teaches you a lot of different components of what you need to do, but he just doesn't go deep. He doesn't give you the click by click. step-by-step over-the-shoulder training that you really need to be successful at any online business. Another thing to keep in mind, well, also the training is outdated, I would say. I did mention that. This is from 2014. Things have changed a lot since then. But lastly is not so much with the training itself, it's the business model of drop servicing. See, it requires two things. You need to be very good at selling. I mean, going out and pitching these local businesses is not an easy thing to do. Now, he could probably do it because he's quite good at selling, and storytelling and stuff like that. You watch the video. But it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to get on the phone, maybe meet for coffee, pitch them, why they need your service and why you're the person to deliver. And that's just a very difficult skill to master. Most people can't sell a new client to save their life, as the saying goes. And also, the other component to this is, the other pillar is you have to get good at hiring the right people and managing those people. And that's a completely different skill set in and of itself. And I just don't think he goes into enough depth to teach you those skills. Is it possible to make a lot of money with drop servicing or starting your own agency, local lead generation, whatever you want to call it? Yeah, it is. I mean, there are people out there making, over $1 million a year, perhaps millions with this business model in profit. But I don't think it's necessarily the simplest and most beginner-friendly business model. And it's very hands-on. It's not passive at all. And it does require lots of selling and, managing people, which maybe you don't necessarily want to deal with. So that's all. It just depends who you are. But look, maybe you're here not necessarily because you want to start a drop servicing business. Maybe you're just looking for a simple, reliable way to earn money from the comfort of your own home. If that's the case, what I recommend doing is clicking the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training that'll detail a business model. You could do 100% from home. You could be a solopreneur, one person, on your laptop or desktop. You don't need any real skills or credentials to get started. The learning curve is very short or small. It'll take you 1 or 2 months to learn, and then you're just a matter of implementing. The startup costs are very low, about $100 to $150 a month. And unlike with drop servicing, there's lots of leverage and automation in place with this business model, meaning you don't have to be there all the time necessarily. So if you want to go hiking or fishing or spend the day with your family, you could do that and still be generating sales in the background on autopilot 365 days a year. Oh, and lastly, you don't have to sell anyone. You don't have to be a good salesperson whatsoever. So if that's a concern, you don't have to worry about that either. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.